TV off. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Isaiah Stewart.
And you can't get too wrapped up in the numbers, but sure, his rebounding volume has indeed been decreasing. Is that a function of physicality, alterations to playing style? Possibly. One thing for certain, you hope the decline isn't attributed to a lack of effort.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Carlton Carrington is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's George. Then it's Sarr. And it's Champagnie in a power forward position. And for the Pistons, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duren at the center spot. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. What a treat we have tonight, Greg. These teams give us a glimpse into the future of the NBA.
No doubt about that. These are the guys that might eventually turn into the superstars that run the league. They're still very up and coming, but loads of talent on the floor in this one.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Here's Harris. The rebound by Champagnie. Pass to Carrington. Now Sarr, defended by Duren. Back to Carrington. Just 5 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Carrington's got his second basket of the night.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Outside Robinson. George against Thompson. Outside Robinson. And here's Harris from the arc. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Tim, this is going to hit home, and I'm sorry about it, but it's going on 5 decades since the Washington Wizards have enjoyed a 50-win season.
Kevin, you're breaking my heart. A couple generations have passed. So if this rebuild requires some patience, fans in the DMV are saying, what's a few more years?
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Thompson looking for an opening. Cunningham passes to Duren. Here's Robinson. And Thompson puts up a deep 3, and Duren is right there.
And this is Duren showing you his #1 strength. This is one of the top offensive rebounders in this league.
Sarr with it, defended by Duren. Carrington with the ball. He's got 8. Here's Sarr. Duren pulls it in. Robinson against Koulibaly. Pass to Cunningham. George with the steal. Here's Sarr. 58 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Carrington. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Now Cunningham. We saw him with 29 points last game. Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Carrington with the ball. He's against Cunningham. Wizards passing it around. Sarr the screen. Clock at 6, and he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Duren. At the elbow, it's Harris. Cunningham looking around. Knocked away. And so it's Washington heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Johnson, Labissiere out there with Riley. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Vukcevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the tough guy reputation, Tim, well earned for Isaiah Stewart.
Well, yeah, he's a physical presence, Kevin. He does not shy away from an alley fight. He brings that edge every team needs, and it is especially welcome in the Motor City.
Washington leading now by 7. Russell passes to Riley. Drains it from beyond the arc. Riley's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Wizards. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. For the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Robinson comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Cunningham in for Jenkins. The Wizards also changing it up. George is checked in for Labissiere. Koulibaly comes in for Riley. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Russell. Now, here's Cunningham. Still scoreless. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. A 3-ball. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks just. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Carrington with the ball. 14 points for him. Pass to Vukcevic. Now Johnson launches it. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Washington leading now by 9. And Tim, the improvement for the Detroit Pistons keyed by acquiring veteran floor spacers. You must like that aspect, am I right?
Yeah, I love that, Kevin. The fact that they have a star offensive player and they went out and added guys that can create more space for their best player, and also they've become a great defensive team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart, and Tobias Harris subbed in for Holland. Here's Koulibaly. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Just 2 to shoot. Launches a 3. Carrington, that's good. Carrington's got 17.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Stolen away. And here's George for 3. Duren pulls it in. Pistons trail by 12. Pass to Cunningham. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Playing above the rim. That's an aggressive move by Cunningham.
58 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Champagnie. Here's Sarr, defended by Duren. And the layup is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Jumps up, finishes the break with a slam.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Here's Cunningham, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Harris looking it over. The jump hook. No good off the back of the rim. Pass to Carrington. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Carrington's got 8 here in the quarter.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
And so it's Washington in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Washington Wizards. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them, but I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Wizards.
They're playing with fantastic discipline, very few forced shots. They're moving the ball, creating a ton of good looks.
Yeah, I'd call it a clinic. This is how you run an offense.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pistons trail by 16. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5. That's the group for Detroit right now. 6 to shoot. And there it is for him. Cunningham's got his second basket of the game. Tim, you once led the NBA in three-point percentage. And in my mind's eye, I can see almost every shot. You were terrific shooting the long ball.
Well, Kevin, I don't want to show my age, but do you know, after 4 years of high school and 2 years of college, making 25-foot twos, I finally had a three-point line going into my junior year, and I'm just glad I had a three-point line for my entire NBA career.
Yeah, it's a tough transition to make to stretch out and go those extra couple feet.
No doubt. I was not ready to make NBA level threes when I first came out of college. A year overseas really helped me gain strength, and finally I found my rhythm in the NBA.
Good on the bucket. Cunningham's got his third basket of the night right there.
And the defense was solid right there, but Cunningham was able to fight through it with better offense.
Pass to Champagnie. To the paint. Here's Koulibaly. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Koulibaly's got his second basket of the night. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
And Thompson throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Sarr in the post. Duran's on him. That one goes in. And the Wizards lead by 14.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And Duran is right there.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Jenkins is checked in for Detroit. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for George. They set the pick. Robinson against Johnson. Takes a three. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Offensive rebound. Fires for 3. He shoots again. And Duran finishes inside. Duran's got 6.
Well, that's what I love about Duran. He understands his game and his limitation. He likes the ball down low. He is not going to take too many threes.
Back to Johnson. Puts up a 3. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Harris against Sarr. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Wizards. And Sarr throws it down.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Wizards up by 12. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Washington leading now by 12. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got George. D'Angelo Russell out there with Johnson. And there's Riley. And it's Vukcevic in at the center, filling out the middle. Shot clock at 6. Cunningham against Russell. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Cunningham against Russell. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Cunningham.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Washington has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Johnson surveying the floor. Let's lose a 3.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Kevin Huerter. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that JB Bickerstaff was giving to his team. Coach telling their players, let's play with urgency. This is the game. I know we'll win if we play hard. Let's see how the team responds.
Thank you, Allie. Coulibaly with a screen on Cunningham. Outside Coulibaly. Misses the three. Pistons trail by 10. Here's Thompson. Outside Cunningham. 1:53 left in the fourth. Step back too much. Big time shot.
Yeah, and I like Cunningham from the mid-range area of the floor. It's the most difficult place for a defense to run extra traffic at you.
Song.
Shooting for Washington. Two shots.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 9.
And there's just so much potential for Sar. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
Time running out for the Pistons. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Cunningham, and he hits from 17.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Washington has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Champagnie. Sar with a screen on Harris. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Duren. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. And it doesn't go. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And stolen by Harris. Thompson fires. Oh, what a use of the baby hook. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's the try. Oh, the dunk.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Duren a screen. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Sar. Now Carrington. So it's the Wizards with the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying